some of that. So, hope that answers the question. Yeah.
So what is it that made you decide that, wow, anime is cool? What really got you into this?
To be perfectly honest, I could make money at it. I could be a working actor and a working director and get paid to be creative. And at that point in my career, I really didn't care what it was. I'm quoting another actor. I don't know who said this, but I didn't find anime. It found me. I find the storytelling extraordinarily expressive in a way that American animation is not. Even the Disney stuff, as much of a Disney nut as I am, and I love Disney films, even that lacks a certain depth that anime has. And that's what kept me there. It's not what got me there, but it's what kept me there. I really discovered my love of anime by doing it as I was going. And the fact that that the anime fans and the producers liked what I did and liked my voice and liked all that stuff, that helps too. I am an actor. I do like applause. We're sick puppies, all of us. More questions?
You worked on Go Anime TV, correct?
Yes.
And who came up with that idea and how did it start and everything?
Well, Anime TV was actually the brainchild of a guy by the name of Mark Fujita, who plays Otakon. If you've ever seen the show, he's that guy. And he was working for Bang Zoom, and he and Eric Sherman kind of came up with this whole concept. I thought it was a great idea because it was time for an anime review show, and so I do a lot of work with Bang Zoom. They're my biggest client, and so they asked me to help out, and so we did. And I did the production and the floor direction on it. Eric Sherman executive produced and directed it. We did it on a dime. We did it for next to no money. So every one of those guys in there was doing it because they loved anime, not because they were getting paid. And it just grew out of that. They had this idea, and I knew how to make a TV show, so we kind of combined our forces, and it was great. We had a great time with it. I actually got to hire my son, who's a budding DP, to shoot it. He did a great job. He now works on In Plain Sight and other stuff like that, so he's actually doing better than me right now. And we just had a great time. The thing that was hard about it is, since we were doing it for like no money, we had to shoot all 12 episodes in 6 days. So we did it over 2 weekends, and then fought to get it edited and on the air quickly enough to make it work. I can't wait to do a second season. We're working on it. We had somebody who wanted to do it, and they kind of strung us out and then said no. So that's why there's been such a delay between the second season, because now we kind of have to. It's going to cost more this time. But I still think there's room for it. We got great response. I think by the second, the Haruhi episode got 250,000 hits. Yeah, I mean, so the audience embraced it, so hopefully we can do another one. And I get to direct the next season, so that's kind of fun. Questions?
I'm with him.
Okay. Then I guess we're done.
Oh, he has.
Oh, I suppose I could ask this for the public one. So far, all of the guests, there's been a common thread throughout nearly all of them, and that's a love of Motley Crue. Favorite Motley Crue song?
I'm a little older than them. I'm not a Motley Crue fan, I must admit, so I really don't know any of their music.
Do you have a favorite song?
Do I have a favorite song? Wow. I'm kind of eclectic in my music in that I like all different kinds of music, mostly very acoustic stuff. I don't really have a favorite song right now. Kind of moves around. I like, well, I hate to admit this, I like Broadway music a lot.
Awesome.
So I saw a show last year called Spring Awakening, when I was in New York, and I think about half the music in that show I would listen to over and over and over again. So it's kind of Green Day meets Broadway. So it's a lot of it's a great.
Actually, a really cool show called Glory Days.
Glory Days.
Days now, we did Broadway for like a week, and now it's in Tokyo. Mm-hmm. It's very cool.
Yeah. Is that a Bruce Springsteen musical?
No, it's a musical about that era.
Ah, cool. Well, that's my era, so yeah, I'm an old fart. So.
Well, thank you.
Well, thanks. All right. Well, that's it.
All right.
Cool.